woods here on a nice fall day and see what we can find. The first thing I noticed are these nice mushrooms right here at the base of this dead tree. If you pick the mushroom up, you can take a look and see what kind of gills they have underneath in the mushroom. These are open gills, so when we went back to look it up inside, we have to use that information to figure out what kind it is. They're on the base of the dead tree because they're decomposers. They break things down, so they eat dead material. Let's head further in. This is one of my favorites right here. It's called musclewood, and it's called musclewood because it has parts of the bark that look like they're muscles, and they also are very strong wood, so if you were trying to cut this down, it would be very difficult because it's so strong. We have some nice holly right here. They keep their leaves all year round, and lots of times people use this during holiday decorations. They have a beautiful red berry too, which is great for the birds. Here we have a bunch of yellow birch, and you can't really see this, but their bark peels up, and that's how you can tell it's a birch tree. These, if you break a little piece off the tree, it smells like wintergreen, which is a very nice smell. So you can scrape some of the bark off, give it a smell, and it smells very good. Birch tree, yellow birch. Nice old one. There's also alder in here, and you can tell alder without the leaves because they have these little pine cone looking seeds that come out. So even though it's not a pine tree, they do have cones for their seeds. One of the things to watch out for, even though the leaves are gone, is poison ivy. This is this big vine that's growing up this tree here. You can still get poison ivy even without the leaves. If you were to pull this up, you'd see some oil come out of there that could still give you the rash. And you can identify this because it has these little brown roots that are coming out of the vine. We also have grapevine around here, but it doesn't have those roots coming out, so you can tell the difference. Den for maybe a fox or another creature that would like to get out of the weather a little bit. And we also have winterberry right here, which has these bright red berries. This is actually in the holly family too. It just loses its leaves, so it's a little bit different than the holly that we saw earlier. That's about all we have right now for our walk in the woods with Heron. If you want to make your own walk in the woods, you could send us some of your videos and we'd love to see them and maybe post some of them. Thanks.